Is the Philippines truly the only Christian nation in Asia? Or should we even call it a Christian nation? Join me today in Usapang Religion channel in my podcast, Crossroads of Faith. I would like to ask, especially the Filipinos who are still thinking, that one of the most important things about our being Filipino is the bold and proud claim we make when we talk about our country as being the only Christian nation in Asia. I want to challenge this notion because recently it's become very clear that when you really try to be fair about what's going on in the Philippines, since time immemorial, there is really very little to be said about Christianity when it comes to how the Philippines is as a nation and how the Filipinos are as a people. Why do I say this? Take a look at the Philippine government. It is mostly corrupt. We have one of the most corrupt governments in the world, in spite the fact that 99% at least of our government leaders, especially the very top ones in the government, are all Christians. Or have we sort of somehow convoluted Catholicism with Christianity? Maybe, just maybe, what we are referring to in fact is the Philippines being the only Catholic nation in Asia. Because if that were the case, is Catholicism the true Christianity? Or is it even Christianity at all? When you look at how the Philippines is as a country, given the factors I've mentioned above, especially the government, the lack of discipline of most Filipino people, especially in the recent typhoon that hit the Metro Manila that caused severe flooding. If you look at how bad the garbage that came out after the typhoon, is that how Christians or Catholics should behave? Throwing garbage here and there like there is no tomorrow in littering? So if in the most simple of things like throwing garbage in the right place we cannot do, how can we call ourselves Christian? Or maybe we should call ourselves Catholic. Maybe Catholic is closer to what we truly are. Because Catholicism is not the true Christianity. If you look at Catholicism as it is as a religion, all its claims were created by the church. And most of its claims and most of the proof about its existence were fabricated by the church. So maybe that is the kind of Christianity that the Philippines has. We are a Catholic nation, or the only Catholic nation in Asia. But there is very, very little Christianity. Remove all the temples, the churches, the symbols, the idols that make us look Christian from the outside. What really remains is an empty shell of what we believe is a Christian nation. If we are truly a Christian nation, why do Filipinos have inherent distrust among each other? Why, when we build houses, we have to build the highest walls? We genuinely distrust our neighbors. If we are truly Christian, there should be trust among ourselves because we should consider ourselves brothers and sisters. But no, when you look at all things, when you look at the reality in the Philippines, we are not Christian at all. The Christianity we practice here is a barbarized Christianity, paganized Christianity, very apt for Catholicism, very aptly Catholic. I was born, raised, educated Catholic, and there are parts of the Catholic Church that still somehow resonate deep within me. But the part of Catholicism which I hoped would have made big changes, a big difference in Philippine society has not materialized. 500 years after Spain came to colonize and spread their religion of fear, of bastardized Christian paganism, we are one of the worst places in Asia to live because of a really, really corrupt government, really undisciplined people. It's just sad. So I challenge those who are listening today to really take a deep look, especially if you're Filipino and you are one of those who proudly say that the Philippines is the only Christian nation in Asia, to really ask yourselves, are we really Christian? Is this really the Christianity that Jesus left behind? Because there is very little evidence of it when you look deep into the hearts of most Filipinos everywhere in the Philippines. Just look at traffic, for example. Filipinos find it very difficult to give way. They'd rather run over and kill you than give way, right? Where is Christianity in that? And you will see on the drivers, on the panel where the rear view mirror, you will see a cross or a crucifix. You will see on the panel of the jeepneys a figure of the Filipino version of the baby Jesus they call the Santo Niño. Is this the Christianity that the Filipinos practice? It's fake Christianity. Catholicism is fake Christianity, unfortunately. So this is where I will end my video today. Thank you for listening this far, and I hope you would continue subscribing and liking the channel, and post your comments below on what you think about what I believe, whether the Philippines is a Christian nation or not. Thank you very much for listening. This is Raffy Gutierrez signing out. Gasho.